Hello, everybody. Kind of low, bit low energy today, I think. Oh, look at all the cat paws. Hope everyone's doing okay.
Yes.
I just like do not feel good today, man. I don't know. But hopefully, some Monster Hunter will cheer us up. So, what do we get? Toby. Tobean ticket. Oh, that's cute. You think I'd know what Ebony Adogeron was weak to by now? But I don't.
Sure, you're prepared.
Oh, did you guys see they're adding 3 new 9-star monsters. So we got Fulgur Anjanath, a Jarakan, and Blagonga, believe it or not. Oh, thanks for the follow. Hi, Edwindus. Welcome to the stream. That is the wow. It sent the squad out everywhere. That's good. That's the squad ID if you would like to join in. I'm not too bad. I'm not feeling super good today, so that's fun. I just feel a bit. I feel like I'm in like that little kind of area before you get ill. Do you know what I mean? Like I've got a very, very small headache, and my nose and my throat just feel a bit iffy. Do you know what I mean? But we'd be good. We'd be grand. Yeah, I feel like I'm on the cusp of being ill. I'm on the cusp. I think I'm getting there. I think I'm getting there. So tomorrow, I'm gonna get some cold and flu stuff, and just not, and just see if I can chill out for a bit. But no, I don't think I will. Honestly, I don't think I will. I think I'll be alright. I think it's just. Honestly, this kind of little bit now that I'm in, the before you get ill, feels worse than being ill sometimes. Sinus infection? I don't know if it's sinus. It could be. Who knows? Who knows? But either way, we're going to play some Monster Hunter today. And hope that makes us feel a bit better. So we can still do the lore if you would like to, Jalen. It's up to you. You can do it if you want. It's up to you. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get too ill. I think I'll be alright. I'm honestly, I'm hoping it's just like a one-off thing. You're down? Alright then. How long do you reckon the segment will be today? Because I started a bit late because Mum's bloody printer's broken and she needed it, but I tried everything I could and I couldn't fix it. It's lengthy. How many minutes wise are we talking? Because I'm probably going to be live for about 2 hours today. 21 pages. Can you split it up into sections? Or do we have to have all 21 pages now in one go? If we have to do it all in one go, then we may have to wait till next week. But if you can split it up, we can do some today. But if I'm more than happy for you to do it all in one go. If you want to do it in one go. But I probably don't have the time today to do it all in one go. God, I haven't played Monster in ages. Well, it's been about 2 weeks, I reckon. Yeah, no worries, take your time. Like I said, I'll be live for about 2 hours today. If you could, like, I don't know, you could do like a 20-minute, half-hour segment if you want. But yeah, let me know, Jalen. If you want to do it all in one go, then you can do it all in one go next week. I'll make the time. 26. Yeah, if you want to do it all in one go, then next week I'll make the time for it. I do really like the look of these toe beans. I think they're very cute. Whoopsie. Oh, wrong monster. Oh. Whoa, rude. There's no about different events or stuff every now and then after. Yeah, you can do that if you want. I mean, let's say if you start at 3, so in 20 minutes. If you start in 20 minutes, like max half hour you can have today. And then you can have longer next week. So if you just time yourself 30 minutes, you'll be grand. I'm happy to let you yap for I got 2. Oh, I'm so lucky. How many do you need? So whatever time it is for you in 20 minutes, take that time and 30 minutes. But you can maybe 45 to an hour. Okay. You reckon that's how long it would all take? Well, all 26 pages would take 45 minutes to an hour. Wait, how many do you need? Is that all the lore, or is that just the next section of the lore?
How can I serve?
Oh, oh, the little beans. The next section, okay.
My hammer is yours anytime.
Well, you got well, you got like 20 minutes until we do it anyway. So if you want to split it up to where you think the 20-minute to half-hour mark would be, and just see if that would be like, and find like a good kind of break point. And then we'll do the second half next week. Just find a good stopping point.
Make sure you're prepared.
And then if it goes over half hour next week, that's fine. So 1, 2, 3. Off. 1, 2. Yeah, okay. So next Saturday, I can stream for like, well, I don't know, 4 hours if you wanted to. I have much more time next Saturday. It's just this is kind of like my sister's birthday week, so it's kind of shit's all going on. Yeah, if you can find a nice like stopping point at like the 20 to 30 minute mark. Oh, I've already posted the quest. What am I doing? Then that would be grand. Thinking a good stopping point? Gotcha. Alright, cool. We will do that then. We'll start that in about 15 minutes. So I don't think there are any new folk here. Ode to toe beans being cute is not what I thought I would hear ever. Really? What do you mean? Toe beans are cute. The little cat toe beans. Sorry, I didn't even see your message just now, Cameron. I hope you're doing okay. I hope you're doing okay, Soquid, Phoenix, Jalen. I hope you're all doing grand. Edwin. Was it Edwin? Yeah. Edwindus. Hope you're doing grand. All leads to the Metro News storyline. Okay, gotcha. Alright, well. Yeah, if you know a good stopping point, that's grand. Not nicely done. I got flung off. He was complimenting the monster, I guess.
Looks like the monster left something behind.
Yeah, good job on the monster. Yeah, thanks, Eric. Rude. Rude. Get off! I've been trying to carve his tail the entire hunt. Well, finally. Have you seen the Borderlands 4 has a memory leak going on? I noticed it last time we streamed. So basically, the longer you play, the worse it gets. And I did notice an FPS drop last time we played in like the last maybe half hour, which is a very interesting thing to have happen. I've never experienced a game have that before. But yeah, it does get worse. It gets worse the more you the more you play, the worse it gets. And I think it could just be a console thing, but probably not. Yeah, he's just like, just get a better PC. I saw him on bloody Twitter just being like, hey, why I literally have the best things I can have right now. And he's like, oh, we have to do this. Oh, that was a new small. But yeah, he's like, yeah, just get a better PC. He's like, I can't. I have the best PC ever. What do you expect me to do? It's like, well, it is what it is.
Hello.
He's terrible. Hey, Furvoid, how are you? How you doing? I wouldn't want to talk to you about fish. I want the cat paws. Toby mittens.
Watch this.
Cute. Right, we need to change the sword then. There's not really a furry. Is there a furry sword and shield? Not really. Wait to becoming a furry? Hell yeah. Where are the cat paws? Oh, look at the little paws. I really wish we had like some sort of cat ear. Like we have this, but that's like not, doesn't fit, does it really? We need some sort of cat ear. We have this. Could do this. Can't play much because of work. Oh, that sucks for everyone. I'm sorry. I hope you have a good day at work, though. Doshiguma head. We do have cat heads. You're right. You're right. We do have cat heads. But now I feel like I need to swap my top out. No, I need something that shows less. You know, don't hate it. It won't stay to 11. Oh, damn. I'm sorry, that sucks. Now I need legs. Well, I appreciate you stopping by to say hi for a void, and I'm glad you're doing okay. But I'm sorry work's stressful. That sucks. Yeah, don't hate it. So something that kind of covers up the neck. What if I just turn the waist off? Yeah. Get back up. Oh? You have an idea? What's your idea? You know, never realized how much of a vibe these bottoms were. There's some like blue color scheme going on. I mean, obviously, Blanco would go. Have I just gone? Do I not have any of the Doshiguma? I don't think I have any Doshiguma armor. I'm gonna be honest with you. Why have I not? I don't have any of the Doshiguma armor made. The giant capitals look really funny on the guitar. Oh my god, I bet they do. I need to make some Doshiguma stuff. I don't have any of it for some reason. Something that like covers up the neck area, so it's not that like really harsh kind of fur line. I don't think I have the high metal stuff either. Going super ego furry. Whoa, Jesus. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe not the... No, that's fine. I don't want the pink to be pink. I'll test that out in the I'll test it out in the thingy. We like super e-girl furry cat. Right, let's test it. Okay, so let's see. I don't have any of the Doshiguma stuff. That's criminal. Okay, Doshiguma chest. High metal. High metal. Female waist. Oh, you know, and then Artian legs. Male. All white. Whoops. You know what? Not bad, actually. That's not actually bad. That's kind of a vibe. I like that. That's fun. Okay, right. So if you are, oh no, now my armor. Oh god, my armor is now white. Oh, hang on, let me change it. If you are new here, basically, every now and then, we have a we do like a little lore segment. We've been doing Bionicle lore, basically. And I kind of like the black to white. And yeah, basically Jalen does some chitty chat about yeah, no worries, whenever you're ready. Jalen's been taking us through the Bionicle lore every so often, and it gives me a break. I have to talk. Jalen just talks. We hop on Discord. Jalen just chats. We do some hunts, and it's just a vibe. I will continue to post quests up. Whoopsie. I'll continue to post quests up during the lore time, so you can just join whenever, but I won't be available to speak. I will pin a comment on Twitch and the YouTubes. Cliffs, bird wyverns. Okay. See you later. And yeah, you can feel free to join, basically. So once Jalen's ready, we'll pull it up and we will begin the lore segment. It'll be about 20 to 30 minutes. So just don't stress. just get the messages ready. Okay, I've got me things ready. So we have to do cliffs and bird wyverns. So I guess we could do that. I also have to do a 9-star quest. Probably do arc mode or something. Yeah. Let's do three things in the cliffs, so we might as well do that. You ready? All right.
Make sure you're prepared.
Reward available. Go away. Whoops.
Hello?
Hello?
Yo, what's up?
Hey. Can hear you grand.
Alright, audio sounds good?
Yep. I'm just gonna turn the game down a little bit.
Alright then.
Alright.
It's not too high pitched, is it? Because last time I checked, it was like, as I was like getting more and more into it, I started sounding loud and it started sounding very staticky-ish.
No, I think it sounds fine. It sounds fine, yeah. I think it sounds
That's good.
I think it sounds better this week than it did last time.
I'm using some different earbuds.
Oh, right, okay.
So I want to see if they work better.
Yeah, got you. Alright then, well, this is Jalen, everybody. You probably all know him by now, but yeah, take it away.
Yo, what's up, everyone? For those, you're gonna be hearing some stuttering here and there. 'Cause that's just how I am. I get too into it, I start talking, just jibber jabbering. But for those of you who are new here, I am a person who just likes talking about Bionicle. I like to chat about it. We started this whole thing because I just started commentating about Bionicle lore, and Silver was very, she was interested in it. We kept on doing it for a while, and I was like, hey, why not just have a couple minutes of me just talking about Bionicle stuff, and see how that goes. If no one really likes it, I can just keep on texting about it and see and just continue doing that. But apparently some people like it, so I'm like, hey, let's just keep the ball rolling. So without further ado, let's just continue off. When last we left off, we talked about many different things of the inner workings of the Great Spirit robot Mad Nui. Mad Nui in Matoran, in like the Matoran universe, translates to Great Robot. Actually, hold on a second, I got that wrong. Oops, I'm already starting. So in the Matoran universe, Great Spirit means Mad Nui. That's his name. A self a self-operating giant robot planet-sized that is meant to survey different planets and different cultures on those planets to relay back to their home, that the very home where the people made it, and it would basically be used. All this information would be used to try to find a way of peace on their planet that has been ravaged by war. We learned a lot about the inner of the robots. Like I said, we learned about the Great Mask. We learned about the different types of Great Masks, like the Kanohi Avoki, the Kanohi, not Kanohi, Kanohi Avahi, which is like the Mask of Time, the Mask of Creation, the Kanohi and Nike, which is like the most powerful mask in the Matoran universe that has a dark purpose. We learn about Artaka. We learn about Karzani, two brothers, two celestial beings that had the sole responsibility of maintaining, order in the Great Robot through different means. Artaka was meant for basically forging different materials, different weapons, a great fortune with he is the carrier of the mask of creation. And then we learn about his brother. Or I don't know if it's his brother. No, not his brother. We learn about Karzoni, who was responsible for repairing busted Matorans and building them up bigger and better and better than ever. Sorry, like I said, you're gonna hear me stuttering a lot, getting more and more into things. But his responsibility was basically repairing Matorans. But we learned that unfortunately he was not equipped with the proper means of repairing the Matorans. And without the attendance of the great beings, he was driven to madness through multiple different failures of trying to repair the Matorans, to the point to where the Taragas, aka the elder of the Matoran universe, like the chieftains, kind of, they blocked off all entrances to his realm. This further drove Cardani down the path towards madness, where he now is. He's just residing, experimenting on Matorans, forcing them into labor. Many different things have happened, and many more things will happen as we continue on. This is like a quick refresh of everything that happened. All right, so without further ado, let's get to it. With the completion of both the great city of Metronui and the Toa Mata Failsafe, Toa Mata Failsafe being basically a huge spherical type of building over there in Kara Nui, which is basically the heart of the giant robot. The Mata Failsafe was basically this failsafe that if the Great Spirit was under a external or internal threat, the Toa Mata, a group of six Toa embodying the elements fire, water, ice, earth, air, earth, and stone. These six Toa would be activated and would basically use their power to bring forth the Great Spirit robot back to life. Basically, they would be there. That's their failsafe. That's their whole purpose. So as the construction was finalized, construction on the internal working of the robot was finally completed. With this, Matoran laborers soon colonized different island domes and were thus separated from one another. To help with protecting the Matorans and maintain order, the great Madanui robot created a powerful new race of beings known as the Makuta. Joining together to form the Brotherhood of Makuta, these guys had the task of creating new Rahi basically being giant beasts of all different sizes due to the absence of the great beings. With this, the Rahi would be used to perform unique tasks and aid the Torrens. We also see with them also creating new Rahi, we see a very, very, very diverse rise of new species. The Brotherhood also experimented on other things like viruses, organic material, and liquidized protodermis. Alongside the Toa, the Brotherhood's primary job was to protect the Matorans. With a different with a different Matorans, in faraway different islands isolated in different regions, the Great Magnui robots saw it fit to create six new perfect specimens. That's their label. They were known as being perfect specimens into existence, with the task of governing the Matorans across the six different islands. These six rulers were named Baraki. In the Matoran language, Baraki means warlord. It's said that these Baraki radiated both power and beauty. The name of these six individuals are Pridak, Kalma, Takadox, Karapar, Mantax, and Elik. A couple of details here is that Pridak is like the leader of this group. Kalma basically being the sneaky, Takadox being the most traitorous, Karapar being the most brutish of the group. He is like the muscle of the group. Elik basically being he was prior to Karapar, he was the strongest at one point. And then there's Mantax, who's also more about tactical, he's all about tactical sneakiness and everything. The Bronte rule would last almost 1,000 years, resulting in a massive military campaign, forming an empire that would span most of the known Matoran universe. During this, the Baraki maintained peace for the Matorans in their sector before banding together in an alliance to create the League of Six Kingdoms, with Prydax serving as leader. Well, there you go. This alliance lasted for more than 14 millennia, but unfortunately, absolute power corrupts absolute, with their ambitions now turning from maintain peace to tyranny and ambitions of overthrowing the Great Spirits. Monitoring this whole situation, the Brotherhood of Nakuda paid off the Brotherhood basically paid off Takadox to act as their spy. As the mole inside the league, he would relay back any tactics, any troop movement, anything that he would find. With the Brockies' plans changing from maintain peace to absolute domination, Matorans in their sectors were forced to join the military and abandon their task of maintaining the giant robot. And while the Metru Nui signed a trade agreement to maintain their sovereignty, the other islands were unfortunately conquered and controlled by the League. The Brotherhood of the Makuta finally decided that the Baraki have stepped too far, and basically, after Takadas relayed their plans of overthrowing the Great Spirit himself, they were like, okay, these guys have gone too far. We need to stop this right here, right now, before this gets more and more out of hand as it already is. After hearing this, yeah, so led by Makuta Miserix, who is basically the head honcho of the Brotherhood of Makuta. He is like the sole leader of the Brotherhood of Makuta. He summoned their own armies from their colossal fortresses. Aided by every able Toa team, the alliance was led by a high-ranking lieutenant known as Makuta Pterodax. Keep that name in mind, by the way, Makuta Pterodax. This combined alliance would sweep across the league, uh, overwhelming them in a successful surprise attack. With their armies defeated and driven away, the six warlords were brought before Makuta Pterodax, begging and pleading for their lives to be spared. In a desperate act, they would tell of their plans to overthrow Madanui himself and rule over everything, hoping that Makuta Pterodax would join them. At the moment, Pterodax rejected their offer and was preparing to send them to execution for their crimes against the Great Spirit. All of them except for Takadas, who was secretly a spy for the Brotherhood. But before any of this could happen, a mysterious and towering individual appeared in front of everyone with a thunderous crack of energy. This individual is named Botar, the teleporting servant of the mysterious Order of Madanui. Unbeknownst to Pterodax, however, the Order of Madanui had a far worse punishment for the Baraki. As the energy bonds wrapped around each of them, they were then teleported to a prison known as the Pit. It is here where the Baraki will spend their eternal lives in prison, and with the Sixth League, with the League of Six Kingdoms, being no more, this would cause ramifications the likes of which we would never see. See, the Baraki were very influential in the Matoran universe. They were the most known alliance. They had so much influence throughout their whole entire kingdoms, with multiple different islands controlled under them, that their sudden disappearance caused ensuing chaos. No one knowing what to do, people fighting for power. It caused a power vacuum. Now it says right here where I wrote it. Yeah, with all them in prison now, distant lands fell into chaos. Trouble soon arose on one of the lands in a southern realm of the robot as a being known as Ancient, revolted against his home government. His actions caused a lot of chaos in his island, causing a civil war that ended with most of the inhabitants dead. Soon after, Ancient was approached by a mysterious individual simply known as the Shadowed One, with a very promising business proposal. Work together and form a shadowy organization to do the dirty work of individuals, all in the name of profit. And thus, the formation of the Dark Hunters came into existence. This organization was made up of some of the worst thieves, tyrannical beings, rogue Toa, sadistic murderers, convicted criminals, and many others crazy enough to join this organization. And with their ranks rapidly increasing, the Dark Hunters would soon make a name for themselves and become one of the most infamous organizations in the Matori universe. 500 years later, the ramifications of the Baraki being no longer in charge was still very much felt, as what started as a minor dispute between the Po-Matorans, which is basically the Matorans of stone, the Ta-Matorans, the Torans of fire, evolved into a full-scale war after the Po-Matorans sank multiple transport barges, and the Ta-Matoran melted a Po-Metru warehouse using molten protodermis. The Onu Metorans, sorry, I can't speak, no, aka the Matorans of Earth, then allied with the Ta-Matoran, while the Lamatoran, aka the Matorans of Air, allied with the Po-Matoran. The Po-Matoran, aka the Matoran of Ice, attempted to intervene and try to stop this madness, but when they were ignored, they joined the Po-Matoran. The Gamatoran, Matoran water, which are basically one of the most. They're more of the peaceful Matorans in the Matoran universe, attempted to stay neutral, but they failed and allied with the Tomatoran. Arguments between the Matoran escalated into combat, and the denizens of the Metru Nui began fighting in the streets. Most Matorans stopped working, and large sections of the city were destroyed during the war. The Turaga at the time was ineffective and could not prevent the fighting. Eventually, all work in Metru Nui would come to a halting stop. For 400 years, the civil war would rage on. To perform the work performed in the city of Metru was very essential for Manui's health. Without that, he would basically it's like your body shutting down, your brain shutting down, and your body just not being able to do anything about it. The effects of the Manui's illness could be seen all over the Mentorian universe. This period would be known as the Great Disruption. Once again, the task fell to the Brotherhood of the Makuta to stop this madness. Mizarek, the leader of the Brotherhood of Makuta, eventually ordered his trusted lieutenant Taras to halt the fighting. Taras took a large number of Matoran fighters and locked them in the archives. The archive is basically a the archive belongs to the Onu Matorans, aka the Matorans of Earth, and that whole thing is all about basically taking archiving species, raising them in encasing them in frozen protoderms, basically, and keeping them, copying them, cloning them, all that jazz. Any type of creature that they would find an interest, they would just keep it there. He then released various Rahi exhibits on the Matoran, killing a large number of them, slaughtering them. The slaughter, which came to be known as the Archives Massacre. This put an end to the Matoran fighting, but however, this ruined a lot of the Makuta's reputation, as a lot of the Matorans saw that the Makuta are not above killing to get what they want. So this put the Makuta on shaky grounds for a good while. The Matoran leaders who encouraged the fighting were captured and imprisoned into the pits by Botar. Botar, this teleporting servant man. We already know about that guy. The Great Spirit's condition eventually worsened so much that a Toa of magnetism named Jovan led his team to acquire the Kanohi Ignica, a mask whose power could restore the Manui robot to full health. The Toa traveled to Voyanui, retrieved the Ignica through many different types of tasks that they had to undergo from Mount Valmai. After the Brotherhood of Makuta put an end to the Matorian Civil War, a member of Jovan's team donned the Ignica, restoring the Manui at the cost of his own life. Upon Manui's revival, the energy storms picked up within Karanui again. The surviving teammates escaped Karanui through a portal created with a Kanohi Alba. I'm guessing that's like a massive portal, basically. It returned, and they returned to and they returned to Kanohi Nika to its chamber on Voyanui. The death of their fellow Toa team member both shocked and horrified them. Seeing their colleague basically turn to pure energy, while it needed to be done, just seeing it happen. Imagine seeing your friend, basically just turn himself into pure energy and being whisked away to power up the great machine. Like I said, the task need to be done, but the overall process is just it's horrifying to some people. While all the other Toa team, all the other Toas decided to go back to their home, Jovan decided to remain near Mount Balmai and become a Turaga, as he saw that his duty was completed. And so, with one major catastrophe put behind them, the Matorans universe soon settled into a time of peace. While there was still minor, prejudice between the Matorans, Metru Nui slowly rebuilt itself and became fully operational once again.
Yeah.
All right, I stop right here. How much time do I have?
You got 10 minutes.
Ooh, I think I can turn this in.
Yeah? You want to keep going?
I do.
Go on then. Be my guest. I'm more than happy
All
to
right
let you
then.
carry on. Carry on.
All right then. All right. So after these two major threats, the Brotherhood of Makuta focused their efforts on anticipating any new upcoming threat. One of the members, named Utran, was tasked with making sure threats like Train Crom wouldn't be a potential, a rival. Train Crom, here's a reminder for Train Crom. Train Crom is basically Bionicle Cthulhu. He is a giant squid head with many different tendrils with sharp jaggeds on the end of them, and he is said to be capable of driving people insane from the mere gaze of from the mere gaze of him. So yeah, basically Trincom is Bionicle Cthulhu. That's all you need to know. Upon arriving on his island, Mutran was immediately seized by Trincrom. Bridging both their minds, Trincrom would see all the events that would happen up to this point. However, Mutran was able to see some of Trincrom's memory as well, understanding the truth about their creation and the Magnoi AI. Mutran quickly relayed this discovery to the one who he was truly loyal to, Makuta Pterodax. Since Pterodax led battles time and time again, Mutran's true loyalty was to him and not Miserex, who was the actual leader of the Makuta. With this new information, Makuta Pterodax immediately called for a major complication, something only Miserex was allowed to do. With all the Makuta gathered in one room, Pterodax would relay all the information Mutran told him about their creation, the Great Spirit robot, the Great Beings, everything. The truth about the Great Spirit and the ability to actually overthrow it. He then urged them with a grand speech that with this knowledge they now have the power to take over the entire universe. He further argued that since they did the dirty work of Mad Nui in the first place, why not just have them be in full control? However, Makuta Miserex stood firm in his values, pleading for his fellow Makuta brethren members to reject this madness, saying that the path that Pterodax would lead them down will be nothing but chaos for the Matorian universe. After an intense battle between the Makuta Pterodax and Makuta Miserex, a vote would be had, and while Miserex still had some loyal supporters, more were swayed towards Makuta Pterodax with his words of becoming the most powerful beings, overthrowing Makuta, overthrowing the Mandui robot, and just dominating everyone. Miserex would make one last plea, but to no avail as Pterodax sends him to execution. However, two members named Krika and Spiria were still secretly loyal to Miserex and couldn't bring themselves to execute him. So, what did they do? They faked his death and left him marooned on an isolated island. So Miserex is still alive, but he's far away from he is in no way able to stop the Makuta Pterodax from acting his plan. Alive but marooned. With Miserex gone and the overthrow being successful of the Brotherhood Makuta, Pterodax began a massive restructuring of the Brotherhood, tasking his most loyal members, Icarax and Goras, to kill any Makuta still loyal to Miserex. He would also task Makuta scientists to seek any new races that could be modified for war. Spiria would come across a species known as the Skakti, a peaceful but physically adept race. He sought to alter this race through different experiments, like giving them laser eyes and elemental abilities when two Skakti work together in conjunction. After this, Spiria. Ooh, hold on a second. Okay, I thought I was gonna sneeze, but apparently I didn't sneeze. I hate that shit. I thought I was gonna freaking sneeze, but I fucking hate that shit, man. All right, where was I?
Carry on.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, he inflicted the Skakti with a bunch of experiments and the influence of violence. So after this, let's see. After this, Spiria left them to their own devices for a while, leaving them with his own Rahi known as Vizirek. Vizirek basically being giant spiders, giant robotic spiders. I hate it already. I hate that shit. To keep them in line. Yeah, so he basically placed a bunch of Rahi like spiders to keep them in line, making sure that they wouldn't do anything crazy. But once Spirit returned, it was just nothing but chaos. The once peaceful race were now violent and murderous, slaughtering each other for power. Spirit not only amplified their abilities too much, but he instilled in them a sense of conquest and violence. This act caused the Spirit to be banished from the Brotherhood of Makuta. Over time, the Brotherhood would cease communications with organizations, and the Order Mad Nui would grow very suspicious of the Makuta, due to their secrecy. As a premature act, the Order Mad Nui removed several Admatoren, aka the Matoran of Light, from their home in Akaranui, placing them in different parts of the Matoran universe, disguising them as different Matoran also. And not to mention that, they brainwashed them into thinking that they were different Matorans of different elements also. So they have no recollection of their past beings. This was a failsafe. This failsafe move. This was a failsafe move in case their suspicions were corrected by the Brotherhood, turning against the Order of Manui and turning against Manui himself. Manui would then erase 6 months, the last 6 months of everyone's mind except the members of the Order. This would be recorded. This would be recorded as the Great Time Slip, which was basically 6 months of people not knowing what the hell happened in those 6 months. As time passed, the Bakuda species would evolve, shedding their robotic parts and transmuting into a gaseous substance called antidermis. During these times, Metronui prospered and entered a time of relative peace, governed by a Turagan named Duma, who was once a experienced Toa for more than 2,000 years. He led the great city with a firm but just rule. Under his leadership, Metronui prospered, became a center of innovation and invention. The archives of the Onu Metru, which was a museum of archived creatures and objects, were massively expanded upon. New technology like the Kanohi disc were used to forge new Kanohi masks by the Talbot, aka the Torrent of Fire. They were smelters, basically. Art carvers and smelters. And the Kanohi disc, they were also not only could the Kanohi disc, perform as like making masks, they could also be used as ammunition too. Some having different purposes depending on the number that they have on them. It was also So let's see. Security and order were maintained by Baki. Yeah, no, not Baki. There we go. Baki, robotic enforcers of Metronili. It was also Duma who directly responsible was it was also Duma who was directly responsible for the mentorship of a certain Palmator named Nikon, who would transform into a Toa in his own time. Nikon would soon grow suspicious of the Makuta as well. Along with some Toa, he trusted along with some trusted ugh. Along with some Toa that he trusted, he carved a stone tablet called the Makoki Stone. This stone carried the information of the Makuta, their powers, locations, and more. They proceeded to hide and guard the stone in a fortress. Unbeknownst to them, however, a group of Rahi called Frostilis were camped close to their fortress and sought to make that territory their new ter- They sought to make the fortress their new territory. I'm sorry, y'all. Word of this stone quickly reached the Shadow Lord, and he dispatched some Dark Hunters to raid the fortress. Unfortunately, at this time as well, the vicious Frostilis chose to attack the Toa to seize the fortress. Attacked from all ends, the team leader, ordered Likon to flee with the artifact and report what had happened. However, the Makoki stone had already been stolen by the Dark Hunters. Likon escaped the fortress island without it. Because he fled, Likon alone survived the attack. So Likon is basically the sole survivor of his team. This incident would affect Likon to the point where he swore that he would never run away again, and he would prove that. Sometime in the future. With the Makoki stone now attained by the Dark Hunters, they proceeded to split the stone into 6 pieces and auctioned them off. All six of the stones were ultimately bought by the Brotherhood of Makuta, wanting their secrets to be kept close to them. 4,000 years were passed before the Shouted One, growing more ambitious, would have his eyes set on Metronui. He tasked the Dark Hunters to release a Kanohi dragon upon the Metronui. The Kanohi dragon was created by the Makuta using viruses and liquidized protodermis to be one of the Rahi to inhabit the Matoran universe. This the first known appearance of the Kanohi dragon, was early in Metronui's history, over 80,000 years ago, when Pterodax witnessed the Kanohi dragon attack Metronui, but it was defeated by a team of Toa that was visiting Metronui. So prior to this, the Kanohi dragon was basically frozen through its own defeat. The Toa trapped the dragon in a undersea cave inside the Great Barrier. where it was frozen behind a 100 by 100 feet layer of ice. With the dragon once again free, it proceeded to renew its attack once more, rampaging through the archives towards Tom Metcher, where it began to absorb heat from the Great Furnace. Great Furnace basically being like a giant forgery, a giant like molten forgery where they used to craft different things. In response, the Taraga Duma called for aid. Likon gathered 10 other Toa, including his own team, to fight the Rahi. Amidst this chaos, Dark Hunters would seek to blackmail Duma into setting up a base in the Great City. With the Dark Hunters discovered by Likon's team, they uh, they would escape. The mission failed and they would escape. After a long and tiring battle with the dragon, the Toa would succeed in capturing the creature by using 4 Toa of ice to seal it in a thick block of ice. This subdued dragon was taken to the island of Zia and was given to a race called the Vortex. The Vortex basically be, oh, excuse me, the Vortex basically being like giant. They're like engineers, kind of. I have a more descriptor about them, but not right now. They'll be you'll see more of them later. At least a certain Vortex anyway. After this, Likon became the leader of the new team of his new Toa team, 11 Toa in total, dubbed the Toa Mangai, formed with the duty of protecting the Matoran citizens and they warded off any type of Dark Hunter threat for a long period of time. After the Kanohi Dragon's defeat, Metchnui basically faced a few just faced few pressing threats because of their amounts of Toa team and their responsibility. Members of the Toa Mangai often traveled abroad on missions, and some left permanently in search of new adventures because of just like the decreasing threats. Around around 350, yes, hold on a second, 3,500 years ago, while other Toa Mangai saved, Toa Likan in. Hold on a second. Where am I at? How much time do I have?
I
Is this
mean, you can go for another
because
5 minutes
this
or
is a
so
whole
if you
new.
wanna.
All right, because this is like it's not a whole new thing, but I just wanted to make sure where I'm at.
All right, well, you can go for another 5 minutes or so if you want.
All right,
Unless,
this should be this.
unless you reckon unless you reckon you need more time to do this particular section.
This section shouldn't be that bad.
All right, no worries. Carry on then.
All right then. So around 3,500 years ago, while all the Toa Mangai save, Likon, Nadiki, and Tuyet were away from Mechinili, several Matoran were found dead throughout the city. As the city was put into a state of emergency, Likon and Nadiki would find out that these Matorans had tablets with readings of Toa Tuyet on them. The Toa would confront Tuyet, and she would confess that the Dark Hunters are blackmailing her, believing that she carried a powerful artifact called the Nui Stone. This stone was created by a group of unknown beings in the Matoran universe. When its creators realized its full destructive potential, they tried to destroy it, but it failed. It had the ability to absorb the powers of any Toa within a certain radius and allow the user to use that very power to enhance themselves. This very stone was sought by the Dark Hunters, and Suyet suggested that the mercenaries had killed the Matorans as a countdown. Each day, Suyet didn't give them the stone, and Matoran would be killed. Claiming she didn't have the stone, Suyet aided her fellow brothers in flushing out the Dark Hunters in the city. Several Dark Hunters attacked Nadiki and Likon. However, they were ultimately defeated. After they defeated the Dark Hunters, another Matoran was found dead soon after, proving that the Dark Hunters were not behind the killings. As Likon basically figured out that yes, it was Tuyet, Likon then confronted Tuyet and forced her to admit that yes, she does in fact have the Nui Stone. Using his power, she had plans to basically enhance herself and become the sole ruler of Metronui. The two would fight until Nidiki would also arrive to aid Tolikon. Tuyet rose on a water sprout at one point, which Likon froze, and Yeah, which Likon froze and Niki shattered. Tuyet lost her grip on the Nui stone and fell, and Likon moved to catch her. Nidiki tried to catch the stone, but Likon destroyed it with a fiery blast. For her, by the way, this stone was due to the shattering of the stone. Bits and pieces of it were sealed inside Tuyet's body. For her action, but she was ultimately defeated. For her actions, Tuyet was imprisoned in the Colosseum until Likon and Duma could devise a fitting punishment. Yet before the two could enact their punishment, Tuyet disappeared from her cell and was transported to the pit. And you already know who did that. It was freaking Botar, teleporting servant of the Order of Mad Nui. With the events of Tuyet's shocking betrayal and chaos, with the events of Tuyet's shocking betrayal and her intent on becoming the sole ruler of Meshinui, chaos will soon ensue across Meshinui. And a certain individual saw that it was a perfect time to enact a full-scale attack on the great city, Shadowwood. All right, I think it's a good place to stop.
All right, nice. I just love the idea of Bionicle Cthulhu. I really do. I love
Yeah,
it.
there's no real official picture of him, but people have a good idea of what he would look like, and the art that I've seen of him is fucking terrifying.
I'm gonna have to look up some of the art then, because my brain can't comprehend what it looks like.
And it's like a red giant like squid head with glowing green eyes. And like I said, each he has multiple different tendrils. It's a giant, multiple different tendrils with like jagged, sharp pieces of like I guess knives on the end of them, sharp, jagged pieces of knives on the end of them.
Damn. I'm gonna have to look up the art in a minute once I've done this quest. But yeah, thank you very much, Jalen. That was very, very nice. I enjoyed just chilling out and listening to that.
Yeah, it was very fun. Like I said, this was a very lengthy one. We actually, I would say we're almost. No, actually, we still got a decent ways to go, but we are like.
How many
I guess
pages did you get through there?
I think. Hold on. Let me see where it is. I lost where it was. Let's see. I'm on page 22.
Oh, that's not too
22
bad
out of
then.
27.
You did pretty well.
No.
You did pretty well.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it was pretty good. Like I said, there was a lot of stuttering there because I'm at the best. I'm at the best reader.
No, you're fine. I understood everything you said, so.
Nice, nice. Here's a fun fact also before we go. The Dark Hunters, remember those Dark Hunters? Yeah, they are basically like the mercenary guild of the Bionicle universe. And
Yeah.
so what Lego did was they would enact a bunch of contests, like actual real world contests, to see and they would have people make their own creations of what these Dark Hunters would look like, and whoever would win, their Dark Hunters would become official part of the actual Bionicle universe.
Well, that's really cool. I love that.
Yeah, it was a fun contest that they did
That's
back in
pretty
the
cool,
day.
yeah.
A lot of people like submit their own creations, and the winners would have like their actual official their own lore, their own picture of their own
I love
creation,
that.
everything on there.
I love when
Their own,
companies do shit like that, include
oh yeah, man.
it's really cool. But yeah, thank you
They
very
would have their own
much.
name and everything.
That's really cool. I love it. Thank you very much, Jalen,
Very much.
for your time. I really appreciate it. It's been fun as
Hey,
usual.
thank you for having me. I really appreciate this.
But yeah, next week we can go longer if you wanted to, or however long you want to do. It's fine. I have more time next week, so.
Sounds good. I do want to try to connect this because we are leaning towards the actual storyline of the Meshinui arc, but obviously that's a whole storyline of itself. That's a
Yeah,
whole it
yeah.
has its own sections and everything. So I think I might just do a short
Yeah,
a
no
short
worries.
completion of this whole thing because
Yeah,
more stuff did happen.
and then start the new arc next time. Yeah,
Because the arc is full of its own things, like comics and everything.
Yeah, God. I can already imagine.
They will. you gotta remember that they have books. They had so much time
Yeah,
because
yeah, no, I get it, I get it.
they had a lot. This was like a decade's worth of
Yeah,
stuff here. Like it was. I can only imagine how hard it was to like piece this all together. The books, the comics, the actual like animations too that went along with them.
yeah,
Bionicle was a time
damn.
to be alive, man. I'm telling you, it
Yeah,
was the shit.
I feel, I feel so like let down by myself. I just completely ignored it. Like I'd heard
I'm
of it
surprised
obviously, but like I did it.
if you don't know about it, you at least heard about. If you don't know about it, you at least heard about
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right. Anyway, well, we shall get back to the hunts, and yeah, thanks very much, Jalen. Really appreciate it.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I
Same
appreciate everyone
again.
for listening. I
Same
appreciate you
again.
for having me.
Same again next week.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right. Thanks, Jalen. Bye.
All right. Peace. Peace.
Bye. Oh, I love that. Love of it. Honestly, it's so nice to just sit here and just not talk. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Love chatting to you. Like, I really do. But sometimes it's so nice to let someone else do it. Oh. Sometimes it's just nice to let someone else do it. But yeah, thank you very much, Jalen. I forgot to add the clappy sound to my stream deck. So I will do that. I'll do that next time. It's on my list. It's on my notes to do because I remembered I forgot to do it at the beginning of the stream. But yeah, and also I agree, Phoenix. Those were really easy Gormagalas. They were really easy. They were so easy. Like that was they were like, but obviously they were 7 stars. So they were 7 stars. So I think we have a couple. We have to do 5 bird wyverns. How many bird wyverns are there? Is it just? Oh, it's not. It's bird wyverns are gonna be Gypsaros as well, right? Gypsaros counts. Yeah, alright. No, okay. I stutter a lot too. So.
Calm the mind. Focus.
You can hear it sometimes in streams where like I'm trying to speak faster than my brain can process things. So it's all good. It's all good. I heard everything you said. I don't mind the stuttering, you know. Only human. I get it. Your brain. See? I just did it then. There are some days where I do it so much. Every sentence I'm stuttering. And then there are other days where I won't stutter at all. It's very strange. Very strange. You know, I haven't spoken to this little guy in so long. Oh, but yeah, I don't know if you were here at the beginning of the stream, lads, but we're getting new 9 stars. Weren't we just talking the other day about how cool a 9-star Ajaricon would be? They listened. They bloody listened. I'm really looking forward to them, to be honest with you. I'm really looking forward to 9-star Ajaricon. Really looking forward to it. And also, they're adding in something where you can, like, turn off your... You can turn off which skills your Palico uses, so you can choose. It's Blagonga, Fulgur Anjanath, Fulgur Guardian Anjanath, and Ajaricon. And is it the 27th? Yeah, more 9-star. Oh yeah, so next Saturday there's gonna be the Capcom showcase. I might stream it. Depends what time it's on. Because there's going to be like live footage of like the new event quest, which is going to be cool. If it's on at like a stupid time, then I won't, but... Because we were literally just talking the other day about how cool like the other 9-star monsters would be. I know. I'm also kind of surprised Rathalos isn't on the list. I hope Rathalos comes eventually. Oh. Well, that'll do it. That'll do it. Yeah, so we've got like the 27th is like the Tokyo Game Show or whatever, and they're doing like a live showing of the new Final Fantasy collab. So if it's at like a time when I would stream, then we might like take a break from Monster Hunter to stream it and see what's going on. Obviously, when we get to the Monster Hunter section, that is. Because I think it's just a general Capcom showcase. So yeah, well, look how cute you look, Phoenix. Oh, it's so cute. So cute. Yeah, because they did say end of September, and the end of September would be the Tuesday after. Literally the last day of September. Literally the last day of September. So that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. When they said late September, they mean late September. You're away? What happened? In what regard?
Yeah.
So basically, always said September. So yeah, there's yeah, they said the title update 3 was going to be late September, and the showcase is on the 27th of September, which means the update is probably going to be the 30th of September, which is literally the last day of September. So they were cutting it. They were cutting it fine. They were cutting it fine. Well, we'll take it in turns. I don't want to just keep fighting bloody. But I'm really excited to see it because Behemoth was so good. Behemoth was so much fun. I can't wait to get like a 4-man and do the next Final Fantasy collab. I think it's gonna be sick. Hey Dijon, how are you? How are you doing? How's your day been? How's your Saturday? You missed out on him? Oh man, well, you won't miss out on this one. I cannot wait to see the armor. Oh my god, I can't wait to see the armor. We need to do 3 more bird wyverns and then a 9-star. Okay, see you later. What am I doing? I already have a quest.
Of course. Come back
Took a break once for a while. Just go back to the game. You picked a good time to come back, Dijon. We're getting a Final Fantasy collab very soon, within the next 2 weeks, I imagine. So you've come back at a good time. Oh, this is a good one. This one's in the arena. That's way better. You sound like those voice actors trying to act as kids. What, like Ash Ketchum's voice actor? I'll wait till it's daytime to do the pick. We all have the kitty balls. If we all have the kitty balls. Ah, what the hell? Get lost. Of course he turned his bloody face away from me. Still got a little bit, I guess. Going over the lore makes you see the series instead of the movie. Yeah, I feel like series is sometimes better because you can fit more in, you know? You're trying to fit like an entire like story into a like 2-hour movie. You know? I want like an old style series, you know, like the style where the style where you got like seasons that were like 22 episodes long, you know. Who remembers when shows had 22 episode seasons? Just like a couple of series with 22 episodes each. Oh god, I miss those days. Nowadays, everything's like, yo, you get 10 episodes. And yeah, sure, the episodes are an hour if you're lucky. You know, but you might not be lucky. That's mostly a Netflix thing though, isn't it? It's mostly a Netflix thing. Wow, 2 minutes. That's not too shabby, is it? That's pretty good. Oh, I did nothing. They were like, "You're also here. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hosting the quest. You did nothing, bitch." Wow, we took that long. The diva's still singing. Wait, does she pause when you go on a quest? Or does she keep going?
I'm counting on you.
She doesn't pause? Oh, we were that quick that the diva is still singing. She sings 3 songs a night. That's so much better than when like it would just be random whether she sang or not. Oh, she's lovely. I'm so ready for a DLC announcement in December. By the way, things like Tamatorans are prefixes for Matorans of Fire. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. So a terrible yeah, like what? Like, I know, say what you want about Bridgerton. It's like my guilty pleasure, alright? Season 1 and 2 was good anyway. But it's my guilty pleasure. But what they've done now for seasons 3 and going forward, they've done it so that one half of the season will come out in May, and then the next half of the season will come out in fucking July. What are you doing? What are we doing? Either drop the whole thing, or drop it an episode a week. Do you know, I'd rather an episode a week. Genuinely. Kind of like Arcane did. I'd rather an episode a week. Because this, like, you get like 4 episodes now, 4 episodes in 2 months. That's no good. Means the animators end up making 2 seasons and the company only pays for 1. That's so shitty, isn't it? That's such shitty practice. I hate that. I hate that so much. God, do you know, it's actually been really hot. It's been really hot the last few days. Maybe, do you know what? That could be why I feel so shit. We've gone from it being really cold to, like, the last few days, it's been, like, 25 degrees again. And now it's slowly going back to cold. Maybe that's why I feel a bit shit. I tend to be one of those people who feel a bit shit when the season changes. That could probably be it. Yeah, it was literally, like, really hot again for, like, 3 days. And now it's cold again. And it's going to be even colder tomorrow. Get this, guys. Listen to this. Tomorrow, the high is going to be 11 degrees. 11 degrees Celsius, that is. 11 degrees is bliss. Ow. I don't remember the last time. Ow. I don't remember the last time I was in 11 degree weather. Oh, I'm looking forward to it so much, man. But yeah, I do think the season change is probably what's making me feel garbage. I love how, like, this guy will flashbang you wherever the hell you are. Whereas, like, look, whereas Titsuyaku in World, if you were stood behind him, you were alright. But then I guess he did have, like, the flaps, you know? He had, like, the flaps. If you were behind the flaps, you wouldn't get flashed, whereas Gypsyroth just sort of sticks his head in the air and doesn't really have, like, a blocker. So I guess that makes sense. Don't try and get with your tail again, bitch. I'm not having it. That's so satisfying, man. So fast, so speedy. Yes, I'm probably not streaming tomorrow. Yeah, I'm probably not going to stream tomorrow. Monday we'll probably do some Persona, but I might be going to the cinema on Monday. So it could be one or the other. And then Tuesday's my sister's birthday. So it's probably going to be Thursday, Friday, Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday next week. Mum wants to watch the new Downton Abbey movie, so I'm gonna go watch the new Downton Abbey movie. I actually quite like Downton Abbey. You're planning on watching Demon Slayer? I've heard it's really good, isn't it? Is that the new one that's in the cinema? I've heard that's really good. Yeah. Downton Abbey? Cool. Yeah, my mum really wants to watch it, and I've watched the last... we went and watched the last movie with her. And it's something we just end up watching together, you know? I don't really watch it on my own, but... You know, I just watch it with mum, and then... yeah, we went to the last movie together, and I quite enjoyed it. And then this one's the final movie. This one's the final movie ever. It's called the finale. I thought the last one was the last one ever, but it wasn't.
I'm counting on you.
So, there you are. Haven't seen the Demon Slayer movie yet. Is it the finale or does it have a cliffhanger? I have no idea. I haven't seen any Demon Slayer at all, so I feel like if I go and see it, I wouldn't understand what was going on. I'd have to watch Demon Slayer. What's my favorite part of the Bionicle lore? Honestly, the fact of how large this bloody robot is quite impressive, and just the whole like different elements that they have. I find this quite cool. I'm a big element magic fan in like books and games and shit, so I do enjoy a good element. Wait for 9-star chatter. Yes, absolutely 9-star chatter, of course. Right, should we do the pick? Let's do the pick while everyone's there. Right. The pick. To watch Demon Slayer. I will definitely watch Demon Slayer. It's one of those animes that me and Callum have been planning on watching, but we've just never gotten around to it. So I would definitely watch Demon Slayer. Infinity Castle was the first part of the final arc. Oh, there you go. There you go. Don't worry about the camera view. I can make it wider or whatever once everyone's ready. Alright, we're going full bloody... Let's see if we can get all the palicos in. Who's palico? How many palicos have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, all the palicos. Oh my god, the cat. We've got cat masks, cat paws, palicos. We've got the whole shebang going on. The cat stream. Lovely. Alright, thank you, lads. They'll become very important in the future. Hi, Mauve? Maeve? Mauve? As in the color mauve? Because your picture's the color mauve. Is that how you say that color? Mauve? Mauve? Mauve. Is it mauve? Welcome to the stream. It is a lovely day for some hunting, isn't it? Tree sounds perfect. Jelly, so much happens in the castle. 8 cats. Kitties. Well, okay, I'm looking up this, like, Bionicle Cthulhu thing. Oh my god. What the frick? Someone's, like, made it from Lego? Imagined in Lego by somebody. Wow. Christ. It's really cool. That's sick. I love him. He's my favorite. He's my favorite character so far. I think this is the last bird wyvern we have to do. Isn't Bionicle a Lego thing? I think it's slightly different, isn't it? I don't think it's... Is it the same? It's not the same thing. Does Lego do Bionicle? Or is Bionicle its own thing? I don't know.
Let's be sure to use that.
Bat. Bat. Ow. Oh, it was made by Lego. Ah, okay. I tried to guard. What a noob. Oh, I wasn't looking. Have any of you ever been to the cinema by yourself? Because I feel like it's something I'd quite like to do. Oh god, I couldn't dodge out of the way. Is its creation in dispute? I don't think, is it made anymore entirely? Is it just, does it get made anymore at all? Because some people are like, oh, man, going to cinema by yourself, that's real sad. But like, I feel like I might enjoy it, go to cinema by myself. Yay! Oh, the bird wyvern's done. You dick. Go to the sodas is nice. Yeah, it just feels like a vibe, you know? I'll get my popcorn and a big Coke and just chill. Just go and sit and just vibe for 2 hours or however long it is. I love the cinema. I really, really love it. I love the cinema. I could go to the cinema every day, honestly. They've put up a site for Final Fantasy 14 about the Final Fantasy 14 collab with Monster Hunter. Yeah, they're getting the Hope armor set, which is the base set you get, and they're getting the Arc-Veld weapons. Yeah. Are they getting the Arc-Veld armor as well? Because I know they're definitely getting the Hope stuff and the Arc-Veld weapons. And that'd be really cool. I do wonder how it'll work for Final Fantasy 14. The toy ended with the story continued until it was cancelled. They tried to reboot everything with Gen 2, but we found, oh, that sucks. That sucks. But yeah, they're definitely getting the Arc-Veld weapons and the Hope armor set, which is pretty cool. Right, what do we have? What do we have left for? What do we have? Bounty wise left. 9-star. Is that it? Oh, so it is. Lovely. All right.
Yeah.
Let's do. Oh, I wanted a 9-star laggy, but I don't have one. Let's do. What? Let's either fucking tuna. Let's do Ray Dow. Let's do a Ray Dow. Gen 2 didn't have the atmosphere and depth Gen 1 had. I see. Yeah. That happens sometimes. It's kind of sad. It sucks that it didn't carry on. Imagine the lore we could have had by this point. I'm gonna eat again. Let's do capture pro meal because we'll probably capture it. I'm one of you. Where's my paws gone? Rude. What colors can you change on this cat head? Oh, just the whole thing and the eyes. So the whole thing. Oh, I see. The whole thing will just be a different hue. I'm not a huge fan. I wanted to go pink, but that's fine. We vibin'. Yeah, there's still one more slot open for the 9-star. What are we doing? Ray Dow. 9-star Ray Dow. We're doing. Oh, I've picked the wrong gear. I picked the wrong gear. I've got completely the wrong thing. Dickhead. Dickhead. I mentioned not knowing about the Vortex, but they're basically profit-oriented manufacturers. Oh, okay. So on Saturday, we're going to have the finale of this arc. And then next time, we'll start the Metro Nui arc, is it? Metro Nui? Enjoy your breakfast, by the way. Enjoy your breakfast. Well, I might be live tomorrow, actually. Depends what I'm doing. I might not be doing anything. I might decide I want to.
Good to have you. But I'm sure you'll manage your result worth the struggle.
Who knows? I might decide I want to go live tomorrow. Obviously, I'll post my schedule tomorrow anyway once I've figured out what we're doing. Oh no, it says you've left the lobby, Brandon. But you're still in the quest. Ah, there you go. Did you DC? Probably, that tends to be what happens. Oh, these poor, poor animals that you've just electrocuted there right now. I hope you're happy with yourself. Didn't mean to waste that. Get down! Oh god, I had a heart attack the other day. Oh god, I was trying to do some Mass Effect yesterday, not yesterday, maybe three days ago. Oh god, I thought my PlayStation was like kaput. I thought it was like dead in the water, because it would not connect to the internet for love nor money. I tried it. I tried wired. I tried phone. I tried a hotspot on my phone. Nothing. It would not connect to the internet. I was so stressed out. Like, oh my god, what's happening? What's happening? I was like, oh no, my fucking PlayStation is dead. I can't afford a new PlayStation at this point. I can't be throwing money away on PlayStations. But no, luckily, as you can see, we fixed it. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. I reset my router, and it still didn't work. But then, like, I gave it like a day. No, it wasn't 3 days ago, was it? Was it? Oh wait, no, I think it was it yesterday? Yeah, I didn't stream yesterday, did I? Was it yesterday? I don't know. I'm losing all track of the days.
But small multi
But yeah, anyway, one day this week, my PlayStation wouldn't connect to the internet, and I was very upset. But I reset my router, and I was like, okay, well, if this doesn't do it, I don't know what to do. That didn't do it, but then like the next day, it was fine. So I don't know what went on there. 25 minutes maybe. Funny 24 hours. Fuming. Itchy nose. I've got itchy nose, watery eyes. Christ. I think what's to me is there was a Matoran civil war. He is interesting. Who like came up with it all? Like who was like the OG writer for Bionicle? Because whoever they are, I hope they got paid a lot. What's crazy? It's crazy. Oh, what's crazy to me is there was a Matoran war. Like, imagine coming up with all that yourself. Imagine having a brain that comes up with shit like that. Like, that's pretty sick, isn't it? It was really two main people, but a group. Even if it was a group, like, it's like such a cool premise, isn't it? I've had a story idea for so long in my head. But like it's the most basic of basic premises, you know. But like I feel like if I fleshed it out a bit, added a twist or two. I reckon it'd be pretty good. Oh, that was I was really winning it. Christian Faber created the Pioneer Toys for Bionicle. Damn. Did he just disappear for a second for you? It was called Cybots? Damn, I think Bionicle's cooler, for sure. Bionicle's a cooler name than Cybots, but like obviously oh my god, what's happening? Is he like glitching into the floor for you lot as well? Because I'm seeing some floor glitching. He's so tall. What? Didn't really have a story or a villain. Oh, okay. We can capture it. It's the easiest way to do it is capture it, probably. So yeah, we can capture it. I don't think it's weak yet, though, is it?
Trap set.
Yeah, is he? I mean, the bar is quite low at the bottom, his little heartbeat monitor. He hasn't got the skull by his icon. I thought that was... He had to have that before he could cap it. Oh, nice job.
Talk about unfriendly environment.
Good job. Oh. All right, let's do one more quest, and then my headache's kind of getting a little bit worse. Oh, I mean, what? No, that is shit. That is shit. He had the skull from me. Oh, really? He didn't have the skull from me. Interesting. More melding fodder. Yep, I've got so many I can chuck in the pot. The pot's gonna be overflowing with my shit charms. Talismans, whatever they're called. Let's do one more. Hey, Phoenix, do you have a Zoshia? I want to fight a Zoshia as our last quest. Oh, yeah, he was struggling to fly. Yeah. Let's do Zoshia as the last quest of the day, shall we? Because, yeah, my headache's getting a little bit worse. So I'm going to quickly take some tablets to get rid of it. And potentially have a shower to try and clear out some stuff. Because I do... My face feels pretty, like, kind of bunged up a bit. So hopefully the steam shall help. Did you see the comment? Oh, sorry, I completely missed it. The idea would be talented and turn into Bionicle with Alistair Swinnerton writing the world, characters, and lore. Ah, okay. So they had the initial toys, and then they made the world around it. That's interesting. I mean, good way of doing it, I suppose. Nope. Oh, idiot. Why didn't I didn't put my buffing set on. Oh well. Wasted the time. There's an actual meaning to the word, but what does it mean? Well, I was gonna say bionic. I was gonna try and figure it out, but I probably wouldn't. Man, it's still so long to get to 999. So long for you, so long for bloody us. like I'm almost level 300. I reckon I could probably get to 999 before the DLC. If I really pushed it. Biological Chronicle. Ah, Biological Chronicle. Wow, try saying that 3 times fast. Biological Chronicle, Biological Chronicle, Biological Chronicle. Actually, it's quite easy. For the stream, and he runs with a group of like high 800s. What? Like, honestly, like, 5 and 600 is baffling to me. I feel like if I really pushed it, I could get to 999 before the DLC comes out. Because the DLC, for if they're following the same pattern, we should get Wilds DLC in a year from now. All they do is fight 9 stars on stream. I mean, fair enough. I feel like if I really pushed it, I could probably do it. If I don't just fight 9 stars. I feel like we probably could do it. I'm almost 300. What hunter rank am I? Yeah, I'm 293. So I'm almost there. I played too many other games. See, I feel like that's my problem too. If the only thing I played was Monster Hunter, yeah, I'd you know, I could do it before Christmas, you know. Oh, boo. Ooh, that was good. That was satisfying, that one. Playing Helldivers? Nice! We'll probably do some Helldivers at some point. I need to reinstall it. Whoa. Helldivers is so fun. I prefer the bug missions. I mean, I don't know, the bug's still in it. I assume they are. I haven't played in a long time. Be wary, the game kind of going through some bugs. Oh, really? Interesting. But yeah, I'm gonna reinstall it. I prefer the bugs. They're the missions with like the robot men. I don't like. I was never really good against the robot men. Automatons, that's it. Robot men. The Illuminates? I don't know what that is. I don't think I've played when they've come in. It's been a while since I've played it. Like, probably about a year or so. think it'll be fun though. We'll do some. They're insane. They invaded Super Earth. Oh god. Okay. Interesting. Oh, that was close. That almost had me. Woo. I got the mittens now. Took you 3 quests. Nice. I'm glad you got the mittens. The mittens are so cute. Thought I put my weapon away, I didn't. They're like the flood. They already fought back though. Ah, yeah. Wouldn't it be cool if we could get like a cat set, like a whole like cat like outfit? Yeah, keep the Skukty in mind. Will do. Well, the stream has done a very good job of taking my mind off the fact that I don't feel very well. I've definitely chilled out a bit. They will be coming for it in the future. Gotcha. Yeah, it definitely it's taking my mind off a bit. But yeah, I'm gonna go have a shower and stuff and take some tablets and just chill out for the rest of the day. I'll post a stream schedule tomorrow, obviously. Is it raining? It is raining. I'll post a stream schedule tomorrow, obviously. Because it's my sister's birthday next week. So there might be one less stream next week. Okay, 294, look. Look at a phoenix with the offset attacks. All right. It does, Jalen. It's like, every now and then I listen to a chapter of Lord of the Rings audiobook in bed, and it's just sort of like that. Just get a little like half hour of audiobook during stream. I like it. Right. Where's my alluring dance? Where's my alluring dance? No. There it is. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. I'm enjoying it. And I think everybody else is as well, so yeah. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today, guys. I really, really appreciate it. Like I said, there won't be a stream tomorrow. I will be. Oh yeah. I'll go grab my bounty. Don't worry. I appreciate you all hanging out with me today. Yeah, been a blast. Thank you for taking my mind off the fact that I am feeling a bit shitty today. I really do appreciate that as well. And thank you, Jalen. Thank you, Jalen. I will. I've got a post-it note on my computer to add in a clap alert. Not alert, but like button on my stream deck so that I can do the clap after. But thank you, Jalen. Thank you for the lore. Big preach. But yeah, thanks for hunting with me. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. And yeah, I will most likely see you Monday. I will upload the schedule tomorrow anyway, so you'll know if I'll be live Monday. If not, then it'll be Wednesday probably. And if you want more Monster Hunter, we'll be back next Saturday for Monster Hunter. So yeah, thank you very much for hanging out. Really, really appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, friends. And I will see you all next week. Goodbye.